Your eyes tell me that you don't wanna leave just yet. No, my eyes agree. It's almost like when we first met. Oh, I don't care, it's getting too late. I want you and I can't wait. Don't wanna spend a minute without you. I know you feel the same. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak. Yeah. Can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat. Yeah. This feeling is getting so strong. Love me till the morning, love me all night long. There's something special about you. You're the one that I want. So come on, give me love. I'ma show you how to move with my body. Come hit me with your touch and make me wanna say, damn. And yeah, you know what's up. Ain't nothing I won't do for your body. So give me all you got right now. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, baby. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. I know I'm yours, baby. So come give me love. You know you're mine, baby. So come give me love. I never felt nothing quite like this. I get a high every time we kiss. Can't get enough, babe. So come give me love. All of your love. Won't you love me till the morning? Love me in the evening. You know what I want. Won't you hold me like I'm yours? Show me that I'm yours. You know just what I want. Won't you love me like the last time? Like our time was right now. Show me what it's about. Love me till the morning. Love me in the evening. You know what I want. All of your love.
Hey, everybody. It is Tea Talk with your girl. It is Saturday, December the 27th. And we are live. Countdown to 2026, y'all. Countdown to 2026. Holla back if my mic sound nice. Holla back if my mic sound nice. Let me know if you can hear me in the house, in his house. Let's see, we got 37 people in here. Somebody gotta let me know if the mic sound nice. Check 1, check 2, check 3. Thank you, Yumina, Yvonne Wolford. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the mic check. Good morning, Tea Talkers. How y'all doing this morning? It is cold over here on this side of the River Jordan. Right? I just came in from walking Jazzy. Well, letting Jazzy run anyway. She was playing in the yard and ran the yard for a little bit. And I played with her out there. And let me let y'all know that fucking ground is ice. It's nothing but ice. Hey, it's nothing but ice out there. So be careful out. Black ice is probably on the road as well. Huh? Why you got your helmet on? Every time I take the truck, I keep it on. I ride with it in the truck. Just in case. Oh. Yeah, at least when I get pulled over and everything. Okay. You know, whoever's talking to me, instantly, instead of last time, where they didn't realize until after they was already about to fight. Oh, so your helmet that you wanted to throw away is now coming in handy, huh? Now my ride part. Yeah, yeah. See? Uh-huh. I figure I genuinely, even without the tag thing, want something to like people know because I look too. You look too normal. Yeah. I was talking to Edna Mae about that yesterday. Yeah. And I was like, so many people just assume, even family, they just like, oh, he's up, he's this, so he's back to normal. And I mean immediate family, but I'm like, but he's not though. And I know that. So that's why I'm so protective over him. But maybe his kids, his wife, they just feel like dad's back. Right. My husband's back. But as your mom, I'm like, nah, he not. All the way. I know you was. When you came to Keisha and was like, all right, I'm about to go to bed. I was like, damn, his ass got whooped today. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, baby, you still here. So I take it all. I take my 51st dates. I take it all. And I thank God every day. Yeah, you will, but you will, and sometimes you won't, and that's all right with me. That's all right with me. Yep. That's all right with me. Yep, yep, yep. So let me see who in here. I see Diamond Diva, Honeybee is in the house. T Talk member, Lady Ma, Raymel, T Talk member. Hey, Venice Rankin, welcome up in here. Yvonne Wilford, Joyce Jones, Shaquanda. Good morning, y'all. Cece, T Talk member, is in the building. Good morning, good morning. Let's see, Tanya Michelle. Ms. B67, along with T. Lee B, T Talk members. Good morning, ladies. Deborah Humphrey, Patricia Gordon. Good morning, Patricia Bennett, T Talk member. Good morning, good morning. CDW is in the house. Hey, it's Yumina and Yvonne for the mic check. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, good morning. Ms. CB, T Talk member, along with T and T's G Mom, T Talk member. Good morning, y'all. Kim Jones, good morning, good morning. Dee Herford is in the building. She's a Tea Talk member as well. She says she hopes that everyone had a nice Christmas, as I do as well, guys. I hope you all had a beautiful Christmas. I hope you had time to spend with your families. If you had to cook, I hope you didn't have to cook too much. Like myself this year, I really enjoyed the fact that I took it easy and I was able to just really enjoy family because I didn't have a lot of responsibility, throughout the day. I made a roast, and y'all know roast is just something you slow cook. If you like me, you're gonna cook that thing for a good minute. I just slow cook it. Add the potatoes and carrots gradually, as time goes by, because you don't want to overcook those. And that's all I had to do. I did mash some potatoes, but that was it. Oh, my sauerkraut, but I cooked that the night before, and that's gone. They were looking for that yesterday. Baby, listen, my kids ain't never liked sauerkraut. None of them. Not one of them. None of them. Even Anthony did not like no sauerkraut before his accident. But now he and his children love sauerkraut. And I think that that's because they were a vegetable eating family anyway. That's all they eat is vegetables. They don't eat a lot of starches.
Yeah. So, which one of these things I want to remove? Okay, it's this one. All right, here we go. Hey, Tay Siobhan, welcome up in here. Sharon Brunson, S. White. Hey, y'all, welcome in here. Y'all, listen, I'm in here this morning and I'm cooking dog food for Jazzy. Um, I was supposed to cook it yesterday, but I was too tired and I just needed my mind to rest because my little grandson, he had surgery yesterday, and so I probably didn't sleep. I know Christmas night I didn't sleep the night before that because in my mind I'm praying, not worrying, because Grandma told me a long time ago, if you're gonna worry, then don't pray, and if you're gonna pray, don't worry. Y'all know a lot of people say that, but that came way back from when our parents told us, grandparents told us that stuff. They just made it a slogan, but it's true. If you're gonna pray, then you can't be worried. So I wasn't worried, but I was anxious. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what all goes into surgery, anesthesia, all that, you know. So just a little anxious that his little 6-year-old self had to go under, but he did well, y'all. He did very well. Um, but prior to surgery, I had questions, so I had asked my questions. Right now, he is doing great. And so then the doctor advised us that this was going to be a rough 2 weeks, and we was like, huh? And they said he's going to be in a lot of pain, so you guys have to be prepared. So we was like, okay, no problem. So yesterday, uh, when I got up to check, because I got up throughout the day to check on him as I was catching up on my rest, because I finally was able to rest once we brought him home, and he woke up. He had to wake up first because y'all know how that anesthesia just make you sleep, sleep, sleep. So once he was up, then I could go get some rest. So then I got back up to check on him again, y'all. And as I was coming out here in the living room, his little ass was coming up them steps, and he didn't look like no kid that had no goddamn surgery, okay? And I kept saying, "You okay? How you feel?" So I don't know if today's gonna be different because yesterday he might have still had some of that anesthesia on him. But if yesterday's an indication of how he's going to do, uh, baby, he like his daddy. He healed quick because that boy was up here in my face like, "What's up, Nana?" He wanted to eat. He still wanted to eat food. Um, his appetite, he didn't have no problem. But of course, we know he can only eat certain foods. He can't eat some things, but he can eat like pastas and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's the steam from the meat that's cooking for Jazzy. I was telling them how yesterday I saw Lee. And he came up here, and I had got up to check on him because he had woke up, but he hadn't came up the steps one time. So I said, "Well, he should be up now. Let me go check on him." And as I was coming up here, was coming out of that basement flying like a boomerang or something. I mean, he came. I was like, "Boy, what you doing?" And he was like, "I'm hungry." He was still ready to eat.
Yeah, I had to talk to him yesterday. I had to tell him he had to chill out a little bit, man.
Yeah, she said she gave him chicken. I said I wouldn't have gave him chicken, but I mean, I wouldn't have gave him no chicken. I would have gave him noodles, like that lady said. But,
Yeah, I would have gave him
but she said the lady told him he could have chicken. I don't know. So, but he was eating, and he didn't have no problem eating.
He wanted to play around yesterday with the kids. On me, hell no, you're not playing stuffy boys, man. Chill out.
Yeah, he was like when I seen him, he was like Like,
Yeah,
I was like, what are
trying
you doing?
trying to run up the stair. I had to
Yeah.
tell him like twice, like, dude, I need you to understand. You gotta move slowly.
Right. He not feeling nothing.
Yeah, it's just like you
He
got
just right back to normal.
right. You right there with Trail and April who don't really play all that safe. So like you gotta. I've seen Trail just punch you in the face, bro. You gotta. No, man.
Yeah, so that's how he doing, y'all. He just right back to.
Good. Oh, you want to?
Yeah. He right back to
I will.
his little normal self. So that was gonna be my update this morning about him is that he's fine. He's like his daddy. He just bounced right back.
I'm very back.
I'll never forget those people told me if my son came home by January, this was in May. If he came home by January, I would be blessed. That's what he told me. So I was prepared. I was prepared to be in North Carolina some kind of way for at least 6 months, right? Had went and bought a new car and everything because I was like, I'm gonna need to be able to get back and forth up and down this road, and I need a reliable car and da 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 because the BMW was older, and I was like, yeah, let me get a new car just for us to be out of that hospital in 2 months. I was like, wait, what just happened? I thought y'all said this, and then with your wrist, they said, oh, he's not gonna be able to do this, he's not gonna be able to do that. We go back to the doctor, and the lady's like, wait, let me go get the PA came to see you first about his wrist. And he was moving his fingers, and she said, wait, let me go get the doctor. So the doctor comes in the room, and she's like, can you do this for me? Can you do that for me? And he's moving all his fingers, and she looks at me and said, I swear, I know what I told you. And I was like, yeah, you told me he wouldn't be able to use his hand again. But to God be the glory. So I guess it must be in your DNA, boy. Because look at that little baby. He up on his feet already. Here I am worried sick. Here I am just crying in there when the lady said, oh, it's gonna be a rough 2 weeks. I'm just crying, trying not to let him see. I'm like, oh God, my baby's gonna be in pain. And I come out of the room and he looked like he never even had nobody surgery. But we do gotta be careful with that because
yeah, that's just what I said today. Sometimes you forget.
he should be still kind of doing what they say to do. Yeah. Even with his eating stuff. Huh? You gotta tell me something? Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. All right. Sorry, guys. I feel like I want to move my computer because I got to keep my back to the stove when it's over here. Yes, God is faithful. So that's how my grandson doing it. That was all I had for that update. Y'all, we got some other stuff to talk about. Of course, y'all know that Mendecees then came out, spreading the news about him and Yandy being split up, okay? Y'all know that. And Cardi B, I guess Stefan is under fire. I don't know. People are being very judgmental because Stefan had a beautiful Christmas with his first son while Cardi B was home with her son alone. He did post a picture, though, and said that he was missing her and the baby. But, of course, the internet is ablaze now because people feel away that Stefan posted his other children in his arms or in some kind of way for Christmas. Here he is with his little girl, but yet he didn't post any photos of um, himself outside of the one you see on the screen with him and the boy, and now it's him and the girl. Okay, so he's kind of under fire. Now he did post a picture of Cardi and the baby, and he said, "Hey, I'm missing y'all. I'm missing y'all." Okay, that's what he said. And don't hold him too tight because he don't want him to be all soft. Okay, but he was at his house. I think he was at his house, and the kids was there for Christmas. Okay, and Cardi was home with her babies, including baby Brim for Christmas. Okay. Now Cardi made a statement about something that a fan said, and I don't know what Cardi mean by this, but I mean, if I had to guess, D says, but if he was with Cardi and the new baby, people would have complained that he wasn't with his other children. He ain't gonna win for losing. Hey, Yolanda, how are you this morning? He not gonna be able to win for losing. So it don't matter what he do. People not gonna and he can't clone himself. So he not gonna always be able to be with. He may not always be able to be with Cardi because maybe those other parents, maybe they got rules. Maybe they want to be with their kids. Maybe they don't want to split no kids. It may have to cause maybe a cause for paperwork to get involved. I mean, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I can't call it. But the internet is ablaze, and like Dee said, either way, the internet will probably be ablaze. If he went or didn't go, it probably would be a situation, right? It probably would be a situation. So he damned if he do, damned if he don't. Good morning, Paula, T-Talk member. Good morning, welcome up in here. So, but anyway, the internet always gonna have something to say, honey. They always gonna have something to say. Now, they also got something to say about this right here. Now, they didn't make my thumbnail because I saw this after the fact, but Claressa Shields is not in Papoose' Christmas photo either, and little Remy is. So people have something to say about that. This is just a little segment of what the internet got to say. The internet said he done left her for Christmas and she can't go over there because y'all know she done been over there before when she been to his mama house because she had them ham hocks and shit over there. What was they, oxtails or something? Y'all know when she was over there eating all that food, macaroni and cheese, Papoose mother had thrown down in the kitchen. Now, I don't know if it tastes good, but of course she did say that it did because, again, that's Papoose mama. So what else is she going to say? What else she going to say? Thanks for the prayers, Yolanda. What else is she going to say, y'all? But that the shit is good, huh? She don't got no other choice. I don't believe so. So Papoose, he was somewhere else too. So the internet got something to say about that, y'all. Y'all know how the internet is, okay? But here's a little, I forgot to show this photo where Cardi was saying something. I told y'all Cardi snapped back at a fan and said, seems like the ghetto always finds her. Now, this person was making a comment about, I can't imagine being at the house with my newborn and my baby daddy, you know what I'm saying, over there with somebody else. And she said, seems like the ghetto always finds me. Yuck. So I don't know if she talking about this man because he made this comment or what she talking about, okay? But she said the ghetto will always find her. Now she could just be talking to the commenter for saying what he's saying. But she said the ghetto will always find her. So I don't know what she talking about. I guess she talking to the commenter. I mean, I guess, but it is kind of ghetto that you just had a new baby girl with this man, and he got about 99 more kids. I ain't know this man had all these children. He really do got all these children out here, y'all. He got a lot of kids, Stephon do. He was out here just spreading his royal oats, honey. He was out here spreading his royal oats. So I guess the biggest thing Cardi need to worry about is that he was healthy. Yeah. Because he was slinging raw dick everywhere, it seemed like. Seemed like he was just slinging raw dick everywhere. Sorry, not sorry. That's what I see, though. Like he was slinging it here, there, and everywhere. That's why I said I like Cardi, but this situation is ghetto. I'm gonna have to go with you. That's why I like me some Cardi too. I hope this don't mess her up. Shoot. I hope she stay on track. I don't know what's going on with him and her. I don't know. But it is what it is. He can't be everywhere every time. All the time. He can't be everywhere all the time. He can't. But is this what she set herself up for? A position where her one child ain't gonna be able to spend Christmas with his daddy? Like what the world? Is he always gonna have to be missing out? You never know what these arrangements is with these baby mamas, honey. Sometimes they be pulling rank. I gotta be there with my baby. You can't take my baby by itself. So unless he gets something on paper, this might be the setup, unfortunately, for Cardi. Because if he don't have something on paper dividing the kids, odd and even, this is gonna be what he's gonna be facing. Because if he don't spend time with those kids, then their mamas got to come, I guess. Because the mamas was there too. Some of the mamas was at the boy house. That's what they say, allegedly. There ain't no photos with him and them. I didn't see none float out yet. I ain't seen no photos float out of the three of them yet. They ain't saying they ain't coming. They ain't saying they ain't coming. Because y'all know how these baby mamas can be. I take a selfie with him right in the background, okay? Okay. Hey, V. Jackson, season blessings to you too. Oh, Yolanda said, how many kids we talking about? Oh, well, let's talk about it. How many kids is we talking about? Because I had to get the rundown this morning, child. I didn't even know he had no another son until yesterday. I said, this is diabolical, Cardi B. And then they say he got some other girl, she waiting on twins for him. Shit, I take my little baby and be gone. Sorry, not sorry. I did what I needed to do. I was trying to get rid of Offset, so it is what it is. Yep, I sure would. I'd be done with his ass. You hear me? You hear me? I'd be done. Now let's talk about these babies here, okay? Y'all see it? It's on the screen. Let me get it in my face so I can read it. It says Stephon Diggs had several children with different mothers, okay? First, we got Nova. That's the eldest. She was born in October 2016 from a previous relationship with an unnamed partner, okay? Shiloh, that's the second daughter, born to a woman named Ken, okay? Charlie Harper, a daughter born in April 2025 with the model Eileen Lopera, also known as Lord Giselle, after a paternity suit confirmed he was the father. All right. Unspecified daughter, a daughter with K. Benji, also born in 2025. Okay. Unspecified son, a son with a woman named Kiana Barber. Okay. Now, this don't even list Cardi baby. So you talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 babies. Well, no, Cardi is on here. She come next. 7 babies. No, Cardi is the 6th baby. Oh my God. 6 babies. 6. That's what I'm saying, Jam. Take the baby, because the baby a blessing, girl. Take that baby and go to fucking on about your business. That's what I be doing. Let him have all that. I wouldn't want to be bothered with all them baby mamas. There is gonna be drama. And there might be what they call a slippage. Slipping his thing back in that thing when he go visit them children. Nah, I wouldn't be doing it. No, sir. No. Those the easiest spin the blocks is them baby daddies. And y'all know it for yourselves. If they ain't married, they ain't remarried and carried on, they some single women, and then he got to go to their house. Oh, that's the easiest slippage right there in America. It happens all the time. Yeah, so if that's what she wants, but I would just let it go. Because it just looked like another offset and repeat to me. So yeah, I would just let it go. Take my baby and move forward. That's what I would do. I take my baby and I move forward. You gotta be kidding me. All them babies born in 2025. Yolanda said all of them in 2025. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them was in 2025. Shiloh don't say when she was born. So I don't know about Shiloh. But it's when they start saying 2025 is with Charlie, and she was born in April. Okay. And then another daughter was born in 2025. So he had 2 girls and 2 boys in 2025. Now, if I was Cardi, I tell you what, I'd never get married again. I'd be like Yandy and Mendecees, because a motherfucker not touching my money fucking with all them babies. No, sir. We wouldn't be getting married for sure. If I'm Cardi, I would marry his ass for sure. No. Hell to the no. Marry him for what? Yeah, he might make more money than her, but I still wouldn't do it. Her career can outlast his. Y'all know football, not for long. You could be playing today and out tomorrow. Any given second. That's how football works. So, yeah. We're not going to pretend we don't know that. So, her career could definitely outlast his. At this point, he around for clout. I'm sure. Hope she has been tested for everything. That's too much. That's what I'm saying. And I think it is for clout. And she just happened to get pregnant. That's on Cardi, because with all of them babies, she should have made him wrap it up. Yeah, I don't think she knew about all them babies until they started popping out saying they was having babies. They was already together by then. They was already out. When these girls started announcing they was having babies was once people announced that him and Cardi wasn't exclusive. That's when they started announcing, well, I'm having a baby or I have a baby. That's when everything started coming out. But they had no pictures or nothing to prove it, what they were saying, but they had them DNA tests and they showed it proved it. They had them DNA tests, and the DNA test said he is the father. Yeah, he is the father. What it say? He is the father. All right. So that's Cardi's situation. If that's what she want to do, hey, that's on Cardi, y'all. That's on Cardi. Okay. Now, I did catch a clip of Chrissean Rock moving right along. I caught a clip of Chrissean Rock, and she seems to be grateful. And she is talking to somebody, and they are speaking about her experience at this new gym. And he talks about her hits and how she hits and different things like that. It's this really short video clip. But I really do wish the best for Chrissean because I've been 25. I've been 25. And at 25, you don't always have your shit together, especially if you don't have a good support system. And I don't feel like she has one. I mean, we see her family. We've seen them on TV. That's not a good look. One of her family members is being accused of SAing her. And I believe her in the nephew. I do. Because the shit happens all the time. Yes, Jam. That's what I'm saying. I wish Cardi B just take a little baby and going on about her business now. Going on about your business, girl. It's only been a year now. Like Claressa, it ain't been that long. Don't you start talking about it. It's been a long time. Shit, y'all been together long enough to make a baby, and that didn't take long. Your ass is fertile like Myrtle. Didn't take long. So, yeah, it was cute while it lasted. Now you can always be Cardi B ex, and you can go on about your business. Shit, that's what I would do. I sure would. Go right the hell on about my business. Take my baby and go on. He got enough of me. He ain't gonna be worried about yours. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I'm just saying. I don't know. That man got a lot going on. That man got a lot going on, in my opinion. I say that man got a lot going on now. That's what I say. But anyway, let's check this clip out of Chrissean Rock so we can move on into Yandy and Mendecees, because what? Mendecees? You out here telling the people what, Mendecees? That y'all separated. So you didn't think that that's something you and Yandy kind of could have did together, or was she taking too long? I mean, I'm just trying to see something. Cause what? Mendecees?
As you bring me here, I feel well supported. Like everybody believe in me. That's what I need. Cause in the moments of just weakness or discouragement, you need great positive people like this, and they're invested.
They're impressed with your power. They said you punch like a train hits, like a sledgehammer.
That's crazy.
Your cardio is great. You're athletic. So the boxing part is just pick that up, and in a few months you'll have your first fight.
Yeah, they were talking about April. I love to just
you're gonna have a real camp.
Yeah, a real fight during April. So
that's the goal.
That's the goal. If anything comes sooner or quicker, we're gonna pray about it. Ask the coaches, team. I'm not sure if that's a smart thing to do. If you say here, we're going.
When you're ready, you're ready.
Take a picture. Yeah, you can take a picture. Take a selfie.
Yeah.
All right. So shout out to ES News, y'all. Shout out to ES News. Okay, I got this over there on Instagram from ES News. So, follow them, subscribe. They have some tea. They always got something pouring over there. So anyway, ES News had that clip. And so I thought I would grab that. Chrissean says she's turning lemons into lemonade. You know what I'm saying? She's going to go ahead and, whatever happened with the other guy, and she's in a gym now, and she's training, and she's actually going to have a fight. So I am going to continue to follow her story, and I'm going to see if this young lady actually fights. And if she does fight, we're going to watch it right on over there on that Patreon channel we got. Yeah, we are, because I'm going to support the little girl. Yeah, I hope that she does end up doing something like this where she is fighting, but it's legal. It's kind of protected with the gloves and stuff on, and she can make a living. She can make a living. She can make a living off of this and make money for her and her son which will then hopefully keep them in permanent housing. She don't have to be getting evicted, running around, living with other people because she don't want to be on television just fighting for no cause. I think it's a good look. Anyway, let's see what Kern is saying. Kern said Cardi ain't no different than the rest of these women he's sleeping with. All of them, all these newborn babies around. She same age as all of them. Need to go get a doctor checkup. Yep, that's what we said, Kern. We with you. We is with you. That's why I said she need to go on. All of them need to go on, but they not. I'm trying to tell you, them girls gonna continue to sleep with him. So if Cardi wants to stay around, then let her stay around in it. If she want to be with Offset 2.0, then she can. Because I'm telling you right now that them baby mamas gonna sleep with him again and try to get pregnant again. Because that's a paycheck, honey. That's a paycheck, honey. Don't get it twisted. That's a paycheck for them young ladies. You heard me? Shit, that is a paycheck. She have another baby by the NFL boy? Shoot, girl, you talking about she getting a paycheck. She gonna be up in it. She gonna be up in it. So you think they care? If Cardi, they don't care nothing about Cardi. They want that money. Cardi B already rich. That's how they feel. They're not thinking about no Cardi B. Them girls want that money too. Shoot. Stop playing with me. Yeah, they want that money too. So, hey. So they all in the boat together for real. I hope she done removed herself from the shit. Glad she removed that tattoo from her face. She removed the tattoo from her face and from her right around her, right above her, you know, right there at her hairline. Well, I guess she removed that one too. Exactly. Shame on him for being out here raw dogging every female he meets. Exactly. It's ridiculous. You say, I pray Chrissean finally gives her baby some help and get him out of that stroller. She also needs parenting classes. She does. That's what I'm saying. I hope she found the right team that'll help her not only make money for her and her family, but be able to get that baby, help that he needs and stuff like that. Just be healthy all around. So being healthy means taking care of her child, right, and all that stuff. I'm cooking dog food. I make a mix for Jazzy, which has ground turkey in it. Sometimes I put beef. Sometimes I add salmon, a small portion. I might add salmon in it, but yeah. So it's ground turkey, rice, mixed vegetables, sweet potatoes, and potatoes, and beans, kidney beans. For protein, and then she take her little vitamins and stuff. That's it. She don't like. She used to always regurgitate her dog food, and so it got overwhelming to me. I mean, at the time, my husband, he didn't care. He just like, oh, I'll clean it up. Don't worry about it. I'm like, but that's not healthy if she's not holding her food down all the time. And we kept changing dog food, and she just couldn't hold it down. She always used to regurgitate it right on up. So I said, I'm going to just try. I went online and seeing what other people were doing, and I said, let me try it. And here we are, like 2 years in now, I think. Like she's been eating for 2 years now. Like this, right? Yep. Yes, D. That's the part. D. That's the part. But these women looking for a check. They looking for a check. These women be out here trying to have babies with these men for a check. I'm telling you. That's my opinion anyway. Because why else would you be out here raw dogging these men, these athletes, you know? Then outing it all over the world. Oh, I got a baby with Stephon. Why you got to tell anybody? Why you came online to do that? You're using these people for clout. You know what I'm saying? They're using these people for clout and money, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. These girls want to, Stephon respect and love his mama so much, but really don't respect women. Something is off. He love. But even though, I mean, he might, but he still had a daddy, and he come from, you know, I don't think his mom and daddy was they together when he passed? I don't know if he was with her. I don't know. Oh my gosh, you got 9 inches of snow. Oh, yours can't have any poultry? Yeah, mine does good with this here, but she didn't like no dog food though. That's the only way. And it seemed like right now, Sharon, she's claiming that she's letting go of him, but I don't know if she is, because I heard her the other day in an interview, which was kind of sad to me, but she was kind of saying that, you know what I'm saying, if he wanted to come back, then maybe she would let him, but why would you want to be with him? And I know you've seen him, he out here going back and forth. Hey, Committed to the Journey. I still want to give you these Tag-on boots that I dragged all the way to the meet and greet. I don't know why in the heck we didn't. I don't know what happened. I guess I got so busy there trying to see everybody. I don't know. Blueface is out here now. He arguing y'all with what you call him? King, T.I.'s son. Now I know y'all seen that. He done said that T.I.'s son. Look, I mean, his girlfriend and T.I.'s son look alike or some shit like that. And she's sitting there with his dumb ass. She's sitting there with his dumb ass laughing. The joke's on you, girl, because King older than you. So then you look like King. And that means you look like a dude. Because King sure don't look like a girl to me. Shit, but that girl is questionable. I think that's very rude that he did that. Told that boy he looked like a girl. And then he doubling down on it. Like he trying to go at King for clout. I don't know what he doing. But if I was King, I wouldn't even have responded the first time to him. I don't know why he responded. But I guess I was hoping that if I'm gonna be honest, I was hoping that oh my God, what's his name? What's T.I.'s little brother? I mean, not T.I., King's brother name. That boy is a rapping. Ooh, he's something else. I was hoping they come with a diss track and break his little feelings down on him. His whole, oh my gosh. That's what I was hoping. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping T.I.'s sons was in the booth and they gonna come back with some music, because I wish King just wouldn't have said nothing to him. And I wish King wouldn't have said them to him, but he did. So here we are. Hey, Chrissean, how are you? Now, y'all, Mendecees, Damani, that's his name. I hope they get together and come out and listen, because Blueface be asking for it, and I hope they time enough on the music to give it to him. That's what I hope. Just do it with the music. You know what I'm saying? Just do it with the music. Shut them down with the music. I think T.I.'s kids could do that. I do. I really do. And don't put your father on it, because then it's going to be sick. You hear me? So I think Blueface is done with Chrissean after she docks his address to the Bloods to get them to unalive Blue. I think she realizes she went too far and that fake apology didn't work. Oh, I didn't even know she did that. Oh my gosh. I didn't know she did that. Why would she do that? Why would she even play with those people? I wouldn't even play. So Blueface in the game too? Is that what's going on? Is that what I'm hearing? Is he in the game? Is he a Blood or a Crip or one of them? Is that what it is? Oh my. Maybe that's what's going on. Is he in the game? That's sad if he is. Well, sometimes when you go to jail too, you know, that's how you survive. That's how you survive in jail. Because in jail, it's a bunch of clicks too, you know. And then it's a bunch of clicks. Yeah, it's a bunch of clicks. So you better click up with somebody. If you're going to be a Blood, you're going to be a Crip. Who you going to link up with? Blueface been a Crip since middle school. Oh my. Is that why he got all them goddamn tattoos all over his face? Looking all ugly. He swear that look good, but it's ugly. Yeah, so ugly. Yeah, that thing ain't cute at all. What was the damage?
Like 12 or 7.
Oh, okay.
It did kind of take all the badges.
I should have told you to take one. Get a donut or something.
Oh, well, I'm about to go back out.
What's up?
But I'm going to watch clothes. She goes good at first thing in the morning. I'm like, it's a ton of clothes out there. I can't.
You know I'm live. You tell me. Okay, well,
I
I was going over there today too, but
oh, you said you about to go.
I was going over there.
Yeah, I'm forgetting the days. It's Saturday. Well, Saturday. We're supposed to do that anyway.
Yeah, I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't like the cold. But
At
either
this
way, I
point-
gotta go out.
Nah, at this point, you got to wait till Sunday. If you don't go out now, because the laundromat might be packed.
I know. I don't got that much stuff. I just gotta.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess
I only need 2 things.
I guess I am Washington.
Yeah. Plus, y'all use that big machine. I'm gonna use that thing.
Yeah.
I just don't want to go in the cold. That's my
It's
problem.
not that bad out today.
Shit, it is when I went out there. Take Jazzy out.
It might have been earlier though.
Yeah.
It is
that was
definitely.
cold.
It's icy though. It's very icy.
Yeah. That means it's cold.
Yeah, very icy.
When there's ice, that means it's cold.
Yeah, ice won't survive on this.
Right. That's what I said now. It's icy out there. It's cold out there. I don't want to go outside. I don't think I'm going outside. It's cold out there, y'all. I don't like being cold. I don't like being cold. Everybody going with you? Who going with you? Where's Lee? He went down. He went to TT's room right here. Girl, I wish I lived there too. Arizona, somewhere, anywhere, but here. Yeah. And not on no island. I wouldn't want to live on no island either, y'all. Anyway, before my son came here, I was getting ready to tell y'all. I know y'all have seen already that Mendecees and came out and told the people that him and Andy was not together, okay? He done came out and he done told the people him and Andy been separated for a year. I feel like that's something that either they should have done together or maybe even on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I just got mixed emotions about how he did it. But that's him. That's them. That's their story. And he's telling his story. So let's hear from Mendecees.
A lot of people don't really know how to take, the rumors that were starting to circulate about you in the streets, because it was like, dang, if she held him down.
So even if me and Yandy decide to break up, it's no one's business but our household.
Right.
Right? So if you see me acting inappropriate, it's appropriate for me. maybe not for you, because I'm sorry you wasn't in the group chat when we decided that. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm sorry you wasn't in our bedroom when we had this conversation. And, you know, and that's the problem, because a lot of times these rumors, you know, we so private that we sit back and we laugh at it.
Chrissean was dating Bloods while Blueface was locked up, and after he got out, wasn't messing with her. She got mad and doxed his address, then showed up his coming home party with Dirty Bloods. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's ludicrous. That's ludicrous. Yeah, that's crazy. But anyway, Mendecees says if him and Yandy ain't together, it's not your business. I mean, even if he is on Love and Hip Hop, and even if that is what he signed up for, it's not your business if they are in a relationship or not. If they're in a relationship, that's their business. It's not your business. He don't got to let us in. It's their stuff. So because it's theirs, then you shouldn't be meddling in their business. Okay, that's what he's saying. But he on TV.
It doesn't affect us like the way it affects the public. People be like, "Oh, y'all should be more transparent. Let us know." Yeah, we gotta figure out how to let our children know.
What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Oh, we not together.
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what a divorce. Like,
So the rumors are true that y'all never just did it for TV.
Listen, I didn't do it for TV. It was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and you know, she said, "Let's not sign the papers," and I was like, "All right, cool." And then I guess, you know, it kind of just stayed that way. Then we got married again, and then we still ain't.
Yeah, because I was at one though.
Yeah, you was at.
Okay. So there you go. He said, not only is, you know, me and Yandy not together. We not together. And the marriage ain't real. Yeah, we got married twice. And it was Yandy's idea that we don't file the papers. Okay? It was Yandy's idea. I think Mendecees was giving it out but couldn't take it when he found out Yandy was getting her back broke. That's around when they separated, Precious. They separated a year ago. That year ago was when Yandy's friend came out and told the business. I'm pretty sure that's when a year was. I gotta see. I can't remember when the Yandy's friend exposed her. Let me see if it come up on this thing. I think it was a year ago. Well, it looks like I ain't the only one who thinks that Mendecees. Yandy's friend exposes her. When did that happen? Yandy exposed by friend Brian. His name is Brian. Yandy's former friend Brian, referred to by some as Yandy. Yeah, but when did it happen? Yeah, that wasn't even a year ago. Well, that wasn't even a year ago. So I don't know when Yandy went, but if she had went within 5 months of the time that boy's saying, maybe Yandy went when they separated. Okay, So maybe now this is all making motherfucking sense. So when Yandy went and got her back broke, Yandy wasn't even with Mendecees. So she was holding Mendecees down probably, and Mendecees was out here doing what Mendecees was doing. And then when Mendecees decided he wanted to show out, Yandy said, well, you go ahead and show out there, bitch, and I'm going over here at the UK, and I'm going to show out too. So while they was telling on Yandy, he just didn't know Yandy business. Yandy had to let him know that her and Mendecees had decided to separate because she knew he was a loudmouth and she knew he would tell. So when he thought he was telling something, really he was only telling us. Well, he probably did tell Mendecees too, but whoa, what the hell was that? He probably did tell Mendecees too, but guess what? They was already separated. I think, according to the story that boy told. And the one that I got to go on Tasha K's story now and see when he told, when this was all supposed to happen. I want to know now. I'm nosy. I'm going down the rabbit hole. I got to see when that boy said he was with Yandy. Was it within those 5 months that Mendecees saying they was broken up? See? It all makes sense now. Yandy wasn't even probably with him. She had held Mendecees down for 8 years only for him to trash her. She was right to not sign them papers to be held liable for his death. Exactly. Exactly, D. That's what I'm saying. He put us in a group chat when he went on reality TV. Exactly. So Yandy couldn't wait to get out here and tell everybody. No. It was longer than that. What was longer than that? When Brian told on Yandy, you saying it was longer than 7 months ago? Now it all goes back to June 13th. Even Urban Bell Mag wrote a story. I wonder did Yandy get him to do that? Now I wonder did Yandy get him to do that? You heard a couple of weeks ago they was working it out. Shit, not when he came on the show and said that. He ain't working out shit. Not when he talking about that. Oh, the guy told Tasha K it was going on for 2 years. Well, then maybe that's when he decided to seal the deal. That's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy to me, child. I can't call it. Because I think that men can dish it out, but they can't take it. And I think that Mendecees was out there dishing it out. And then when he found out Yandy was getting dished on, he said, I'm out this motherfucker. Precious J said, Mendecees owed a lot of money to the feds. I wouldn't have signed them papers either. Me neither. Yeah, come on, Jack. No, they took my shit. Woo! They were not married, so they both were doing what they wanted. You got that shit right, Super. They both were getting it out, doing what they wanted. But even though they wasn't married, they was supposed to be in a committed relationship. So even though they was not married, they both committed to one to another. So you don't commit to somebody and then go out here and run the damn streets and do what you want to do. That's not what you do when you make a commitment. Regardless if they got married with that paperwork, they both went before God. I think that's the most important piece. Only that paper come in handy because you can get money or whatever. But I think the spiritual connection is the most important piece of it for me. But, you know, not to everybody. But for me, if you're going to honor me like you're saying you will in front of God, that piece of paper ain't shit when it comes down to a man and a woman being loyal and honest to you. That's what's more important to me. Yeah. You gonna honor me like you telling God you gonna honor me, or you gonna get out here in these streets and act the goddamn fool? Which one is it gonna be? That's what I want to know. Which one is it gonna be? And especially when my goddamn back turned. When I ain't there, let's see what you're doing. Can I trust you? Keep your word. That piece of paper, all that do is tie you to the courts. The Cavs didn't want to play any more long this season. Yandy relocated to ATL to give Mendecees a new environment change from his lifestyle. Well, maybe she shouldn't have did that. They said don't bring your man to Atlanta. That what they say? Ain't that what they say on that play? Tall guy, don't bring your man to Atlanta, baby. That's what they say. Don't bring your man to Atlanta. Okay? It must not be a good idea to come down there with your man, honey. That's what they say. Good morning, curling shop. That's what they say, y'all. So, hey, Mendecees said they've been separated a year, and the Yandy ain't said a whole lot. I mean, she been posting over there on her Instagram subliminal messages, but she ain't really said a whole lot about what he said. Matter of fact, she ain't said shit towards what he said, okay? Because either she don't give a fuck or she leaving that shit for the show. Maybe she leaving that shit for the show. Yandy is, you know, a lot of people don't understand that show was Yandy idea, not really Mona's. Yandy brought them ideas over there. That's why they go 50-50. That's why she can move from one place to another and still be on the show. Because it was her goddamn idea in the first place. To bring all that. Okay? So they got together and made this love and hip hop thing a thing. I asked him, was he still gonna be on Love and Hip Hop last night when he went live? He ain't say nothing. He don't really say nothing when he come on them lives either. He just be psyching people out, wanting people to come watch his little dusty ass. He don't be talking about nothing. Well, he do be showing his houses that he building. So he is doing something with himself. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he outside and he ain't doing shit. He is really getting houses built and stuff like that. So he doing something with himself. The man said Yandy, Mendecees got a chick in Essex County, New York that I know of, and I'm sure there's more in New York. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, I'm gonna say like this: wasn't that man with his wasn't he with his baby mama when Yandy met him or something like that? When that's they say you know you get them men, you lose them, how you get them? I swear that man was with one of them baby mamas when Yandy got with him. You know, you don't think you just took a man from a woman and it can't be done to you, but from the same man, you can't be that slow. Nobody can't be that slow. Shit, that means he gets tired and he moves the fuck on. That's what that means. He gets tired and he moves on. Same thing he did when he got with you. Now he doing you the same way he did them. Oh, you didn't know that was Yandy? Yeah, that was Yandy's idea. She wanted a show with just Jim Jones. It was really her idea. It was Jim Jones and Chrissy and Mona Scott was trying to get something else off the ground, and so they came together and they formed it into Love and Hip Hop. Yeah, it's an interview out there somewhere with Mona talking about it. Yandy too, but I might find it and play it. But yeah, they that's their baby. Shit. That's why when that girl was talking about she'd get Yandy off the show, I was like, what? What the fuck is you talking about? Girl, you ain't kicking Yandy off of that show. No, you're not. I don't think so. How the fuck is you gonna kick Yandy off of something that she helped build? I think not. And Mona Scott love her some Yandy. Mona Scott loves herself some Yandy. For real, for real. So again, who gonna do what? It's not gonna happen. Oh, thank you, Miss Curlin, for the Cash App. That was sweet. Thank you so much for the $25 Cash App this morning. Yep. Thank you so much again. I appreciate you. Okay, now it makes sense why Mona is so protective of Yandy. Yeah, that lady loved Yandy. Yandy was the one who came at her, and they was able to build that show and become shit. They made money off of it, still making money off of it, living a good life off of Love and Hip Hop. But that opened so many other doors for both of them. Yeah, Yandy ain't no slouch now. So he ain't, he ain't hurting her probably. She might have been, could have been that in love, because if she was that in love, she wouldn't have been over the UK getting the backbeat thrown out. So you can't tell me you love that man that much. Because baby, when you love a man, you ain't gonna pack your bag and go to no UK and be with nobody else. So she can't say she loved the man like that. Okay, so we all know that. So I don't want her that. Wasn't that much love. So when you love somebody, that's not something that you do. Don't pack no bags and go nowhere with no other man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not something that you do. No. That is not something that you do. Yandy put on great performance last season, don't you think? Shit. They both did, if you ask me. Sitting at that table, acting like shit was sweet or whatever. Both of them knowing they had broke up. Should have just gave us the real. I would have appreciated that more if they just both would have been real and said, okay, we done. It would have been better just to break up right there on the screen and then begin co-parent. Y'all he ain't got to be kicked off the show. I mean, if y'all can get along, now I wouldn't let him bring no new love interest on no house that I built. I'm not going to lie about that now. He could stay, but he wouldn't be bringing no new love interest on the house that I built. But he definitely could co-parent. He could come on with Young Jock and them or whatever. Just for TV's purpose, I would let him stay on the show. But yeah, he wouldn't be bringing no new love interest on that bitch. Not the house that I built. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He certainly would not. There would be none of that. But he could definitely stay. I mean, he's good for TV. Some ladies like to look at him. I don't particularly. But some people like to look at Mendecees. I don't know what the fuck they find funny. He look like a little elf to me. What they find to look at. But I guess. Tamar, hey, listen. Tamar says, speaking of that, Tamar says that she wants an apology from y'all, okay? Now, who is going to give Tamar an apology? And I almost forgot about poor Tamar. Tamar says she need an apology from y'all because y'all was out here acting like Tamar had done something. Hold on now. And Tamar says she need an apology. Who's going to give Tamar an apology today? That's what I need to know. Because she said y'all need to apologize to her for listening to Funky Dineva when he was out here saying that she was messing with that lady husband. And people is up there trying to say, oh, he was still wrong. He was still right. No, that nigga was wrong. He was wrong either way. He ain't, one, Mendecees ain't married. And two, he was separated from her. He was separated from her. So if he was separated from her, then Tamar ain't did shit wrong because we the only dummies that wasn't in the group chat. Okay? Now Tamar says she is sending all apologies through her Cash App. The fuck? Please pay by the following. If you call me a liar, I want $10. If you call me a home wrecker, go ahead and run that $20 over here. If you call me a hoe, make it $20 more, okay? And if you call me a slut, I'm going to need you to go ahead and run that 30 over here, okay? Accept the fact that y'all fell for the bullshit and run me the fuck up. She put her Cash App there, Tay Braxton, okay? She said Funky is the only one she needs an apology from. I can't stand him. Precious said Tamar can't get no apology because she initially said that she and Mendecees were just working on a video. Okay? Mendecees liar, Yandy in the beginning, and glad she did marry. I'm glad she didn't marry his ass. Tamar, please go sit down. We're still trying to find out who went upside your head. D said, Tamar had me hollering, you. Baby, when I got that notification and I went over there in her stories, when I tell you I hollered, baby, I hollered so good. I said, Tamar, I want her motherfucking money, okay? She said, what y'all not fitting to do is play on her top. Tamar said, play with somebody else, but y'all gonna have to run her fucking money, okay? Baby, I hollered. I'm glad Junkie did what he did because now no one will be able to trust him. But he sure did. He sure did come out, and some people still holding up for him. Funky wasn't wrong. Yes, he was. He was dead wrong. He was dead wrong. He was all in that man business, and that man wasn't even with Yandy. And he was telling that man business. But you know what's bad? I think he should have came out back when Tamar was getting drugged across the street. Regardless if he would or not. You shouldn't have let that man do all that when you could have been said something. Why would you wait until way later? Even though she still used it to say she vindicated, you should have vindicated her a long time ago. You said that you heard of people telling that man telling people that lady was over there on your lap. But I do kind of believe now that she was messing with Tamar, like he said. I do believe that. So she may not want to be called those names because maybe you wasn't messing with somebody's husband, but lady, I think you was kind of maybe messing with him. I ain't sure. I can't say I won't dare. But he said people calling things inappropriate. What may be inappropriate to you ain't inappropriate to me. So I feel like he was addressing Funky Dineva, saying that Tamar was doing inappropriate things with him, and he's saying it wasn't inappropriate. So I feel like he was solidifying that, yeah, he was doing the shit, and because it may have been inappropriate to you, it was not inappropriate to him. Y'all follow that? I feel like that's what he was saying in that moment when he said that. Because Funky Dineva, remember he said Tamar was over there doing inappropriate shit to that man. So now he over there, he telling them, Young Jock and them, that hey, because that was Young Jock's show over there. He telling the people that yeah, we've been separated, and what people might find inappropriate is appropriate. So who found something inappropriate but Funky Dineva, the only person who said you and Tamar was being inappropriate. So to me, I feel like that's who he answering back to. And he's saying basically what he did to Tamar was not inappropriate because he's not with Andy. That's what I feel like he's saying, y'all. Now, I don't know if y'all follow that or not, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like that's what he was saying. What y'all think? Cardi signed up for, she knew she had other baby before the baby. They never married legally. Don't mean they aren't considered common law. Well, he said they ain't, he said they, oh, let me let you hear. Maybe you wasn't here earlier. He said they not. Let me let you hear what he said. He said they're not married. So they don't have that problem with separate money and all that.
It doesn't affect us like the way it affects the public. People be like, oh, y'all should be more transparent. Let us know. Yeah, we gotta figure out how to let our children know.
Right. What's the status of you and Yandy right now?
Oh, we not together.
Y'all not together. So y'all getting a divorce?
Well, we never was like legally married, so I don't know what divorce. Like.
So the rumors are true that y'all never just did it for TV.
Listen, I don't do it for TV. It was Yandy's idea, right? Because in the beginning we had I was going through legal battles with courts and fines, and she said let's not sign the papers, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I guess it kind of just stayed that way. Then we got married again, and then we still ain't.
Yeah, because I was at one though.
Yeah, you was at. Yeah.
Okay, so he's saying they don't have those problems. He goes on to speak about it more, where he's gonna say, matter of fact, I got it right here. I'll just play it.
Think about it, right? If I look back now, I see what people going through divorce with assets and stuff like that.
You escaped. I'm going
through. Listen, we don't got to go through none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
you won.
It kind of worked out.
How long have y'all been split? And how was the split? What was the coping?
So I've known Yandy for 20 years, right? So right now we've been probably split up for over a year. 20 years, you don't. It's like that person helped change you who you are today. Yeah. You grew up. I'm mature. There's so many ways messing with Yandy. I wouldn't be the man who I am today if it wasn't for her.
That's a beautiful thing to say.
So she made me look at family different. She just made me look at life different. If I show you how closed off I was, I wouldn't be even sitting here having this conversation. So, it's just unfortunate that, after time, we couldn't just get on the same page.
All right. So that's him basically saying they don't have those divorce problems. They don't have no nothing. They don't have nothing to do because they don't got nothing tied up. So if it was common law and it was any kind of thing that they would have to be, he would have said that then. I think it's that they don't have no ties, and Yandy made sure that. She the one who didn't want to sign the paperwork. She said that years ago on TV. That's why I don't know why so many people were, acting like they didn't know. That lady Ben said that she did not want to be legally married because she didn't want nobody coming after her assets if they came after Mendecees. At that time, he owed child support. He owed the federal government. Shit, she said nobody was getting to her bag. That's what she said. And clearly that's what she meant. Because she ain't never filed the papers, even after the second marriage happened. She still said, no go. No go. Oh, boy. Yep. Oh, child. I gotta mix that shit up. Ooh, that's the hard part. Ooh, 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 ooh. Let me see what y'all saying over here. He said messing with Yandy, he was never in a husband frame of mind, but that's how she wanted it. Oh, wow. I just did research. Neither New York nor Georgia recognize common law. Yep, they are free. Yep. Yep. Jock said, yep, I was at one of them weddings, sure did. Uh-huh. Right. Take TKO. Yep. So anyway, they separated. Mendecees told everybody, and now Yandy, she got to deal with the repercussions because people want to know, that people want to know what's going on. Some people already knew. I think that the people on the show knew. I think that was the reason why girl and what his name, Kirk. I think that was the reason why they called themselves out in them because they knew. I feel like they knew that something was going on. They weren't being upfront, and they felt like, hold on, we done put all that shit out here. I done told that I went out here and fucked up side hoe. I done told that I got a stripper pregnant. I done put all my shit out here, and now here you are, and you and Yandy, y'all ain't saying shit, but yet you out here fucking this person, and the friend done out of Yandy by now. When old girl and old boy start talking, Brian he done came out and told the world that Yandy done fucked the man down there in the UK. So yeah, Kirk and Rashida's like, we tired. We tired of acting like everything's sweet and y'all over here doing what y'all want to do, and we got to show our full life, and Yandy and Mendecees being fake as fuck. They got tired of that shit. I'm telling y'all, that's what happened. They got tired of that shit. Yep. And they said, bye. And they got the fuck out of there. Ooh-wee. Yep. They got out of there. Oh. Jazzy. Ooh-wee. That's this damn food up. Yandy did outgrow him. Glad she set up financial or not. Kirk and Rashida is still haters. And is, hey, April R and Virgo, how are you this morning? And they is haters. Yeah, they is. They definitely is haters. Oh, yeah. Oh. Yep, they is haters. If I ever seen some. Ooh. That's a lot, Jazzy. Child, mixing this food ain't nothing nice, you hear me? But that means I'm done. You heard me? That means I'm done with the food. Ooh, look at that. I am done. Ooh. Yep. Whoop, there it is. All mixed up, ready to be baked. Cooled off, then it can be baked. Yes. So that's it, y'all. I'm done cooking and done talking shit about these folks. I got other stuff to do today. Ooh. I got other stuff I got to do today. So I'm getting ready to get to that. I was getting to the money. Everybody mad. Yeah, I'm going to get to the... Go ahead and get to the... my other stuff I got to take care of today, y'all. Yep. Gotta wash my clothes. get ready for a new week. I thought I was gonna have to stay home and help the son with the baby. I was planning on being off. I said, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be home with him because, you know, that's a lot trying to take care of a hurting baby. Shit, my grandson, he act like ain't nothing happened to his boy ass. He act like he a real superhero. They walked around yesterday with a goddamn cape on. You heard me? He had a cape on. He said he's super lead. This man made a cape out of his hospital gown. He said he is super lead, okay? He wasn't studying about nothing. But anyway, y'all, listen, thank y'all for hanging out with me. It's 160 of y'all. Ooh, I feel like we talked a little bit about Cardi, Chrissean. Shit, we even slid Blueface on into the home plate. Mendecees and Yandy. Oh, wow. Poor Yandy. Oh, not no poor Yandy. Yandy already went over there to the UK and got her back blown out. Yandy already knew that nigga, that relationship was gone. Women don't start doing shit like that until they know. So if she was doing it 2 years, that means that nigga been cheating for 4 or 5 years. Okay? Okay? G Tina, you don't gotta apologize, girl. You better enjoy your family. That's something you only get one of. Trust me. It's all good over here, baby. Don't worry about that. Enjoy your family. Yep. Enjoy your family, girl. Enjoy your family. I'm about to make me something to eat here real quick. I'm about to make something to eat. I gotta play the food. I could just warm up from Christmas. Yep. Enjoy your family, girl. Ain't nothing like family. Yep. Enjoy your family. Cause ain't nothing like it. Yep. Ain't nothing like it. I'm about to eat me some food. I know that. That's what I'm about to do. Get me something to eat. I'm going to have to catch the replay of what I missed. Everyone have a great weekend. Yeah, everybody have a great weekend. She said, Super said, I do not feel sorry for you, Andy. Okay? I do not feel sorry for you, Andy. How can you, really? But at any rate, listen, I love y'all. I might be back today. I might not. Who knows? We'll see how I'm feeling. I'll talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye.
When I go with confidence, when I go to the road, I hips and take back sip on it. Take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow. Wind it up all night. Baby, take your time. Let me know I want. When you tell me I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going. Like bum bum bum. Roll it back then rotation. Cigarettes and the season. Shine bright as that season. Girl, you know you are a jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Jam, 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 jam. Sounding like you're wasting every time. We know like me. We know shine bright like royalty. We know stay creep with the guarantee. And why? So kinda your neck is falling. You been waiting on me to solve it for me. And last weekend, you had me thinking, oh, must get in and lift my head up. Like bum, bum, bum. Roll it back then rotation. Cigarettes and the season.